Yo, Laser Dog, first in the house. How you doing tonight? Zuko. I hear him doing like a really soft cry. I don't know why. Gets pivot, nice. There's a king draw! Yo! Oh my gosh, first file of the night and there's a king draw. What am I versing? An Ilmise, right? I wish I had a net ball instead of a dive ball. A net ball would be a guaranteed catch. I think I gotta go for the higher level. I'm pretty sure it would be a throw if I try to go against a rival with a level 3. Okay, so he is faster. Keeps flash. Uh-oh. Come on, dude. I just need you to hit one double slap. Just one. It's not gonna catch. I know it's not gonna catch. It caught? Wow! Okay, okay. Huh. The glass cannon. It can't be burned. It's hyper offensive. It's average speed. I mean, with how strong it is, it could work. It's just very frail. And I mean, I could check the trees after the rival as well. I don't hate it. I just don't think beating the rival is guaranteed because of that low defenses. I need him to kind of throw for a little bit. Alright, good luck, Kingdra. Let's go, Kingdra, nice. Get to level 8. Captivate. Opposite gender -2 special attack, nah. We are technically a hair below average speed. I was really hoping we'd hit 20, but we only hit 19. Any thoughts in the chat? Do you think we should full send Kingdra? Or take advantage of the headbutt and scout for pivots? They are rare trees instead of common trees. Chat is pretty quiet tonight, but if anyone is watching, let me know what you think of the Kingdra. Kaizo. There you go. There you go. Alright, let's see if anyone's in the chat. I scouted everything. The options would be Flygon, Aerodactyl, or Riolu Friendship. If anyone has an option that they'd like to do, or, you know, Kingdra. Kingdra definitely could full send. I'm just worried about that hair below average speed. If we were a hair above average speed, I'd feel a lot better about it. Personally, I kind of want to just run the Kingdra. I was really just using the time scouting to hopefully have more people show up in chat. Yo, Bill Fay, let's go. How you doing tonight, Bill? Yeah, we have a Kingdra. Very strong. It's a hair, only a hair below average speed. It should be 20 at 8. It's 19 at 8. Very strong. Very, very strong. That was a crit. 1, 2. It could run. In theory, it could run. It's very strong. It's hyper offensive on both physical and special. Oh, one thing I should do. No, we don't get it. Yeah, I caught it in the one area I could get it at. No worries. Just wondering if maybe we could get a second option. Maybe a plus speed nature would be nice. I leave it up to chat. We can either just full send, not scout the trees, not scout the grass, or we can look at our options because we do have a level 10. We have Headbutt, so we could get a level 15 pivot in the tree. I'm just worried that a Pokemon with just decent offense doesn't even have to be hyper offensive, but whatever is faster than us is going to be able to get a really good hit on us, and that can quickly end the run. Like, our HP is average, but our defenses are very low. So I leave it up to chat. Full send or scout. I will say, this is like the first night in a very long time that we've had like nobody at the stream at the very beginning. Normally chat is popping right when I start and then it slows down. It's kind of dead right now. YOLO the Kingdra, that's all I needed to hear. Oh, pray there's no ghost types. New move? You know, that allows us to hit ghost types, so I'm gonna take it. And I'll just get flashback at move relearner. It's not worth wasting a move slot for it. 3 full gens. 4 gens actually. Huge XP, nice. Oh, I had a deep sea too. Sad. I could have done a claim pearl evolution. Alright, good luck, Kingdra. That's a bad start, my friend. That is a very bad start. Yeah, he doesn't have the speed to be paralyzed right now. And I don't have any status heal. Fire Punch is gonna help for sure. Our Shedinja answer, it's a better fire type answer. Sorry, it's a better ghost type answer. I got rid of Hyper Beam instead of Odor Sleuth just in case I need a Odor Sleuth for a Flash Fire ghost type. And then I didn't want to get rid of Revenge in case there was a Flash Fire Steel type. Good miss. Mitsune, welcome back. How you doing tonight? Come on, Kingdra, breakthrough, nice. No status heal, sad. It's a bit risky for me to do the optional fight, but I think I should, so that I can get the heal. Good miss. Wait, he missed. That means he has hustle. Heck. It's such a weak move. I mean, I could take it over Odor Sleuth, because technically it would be an answer for ghost types if they have Flash Fire. I don't mind that. Yeah, I don't mind that. Because that way I can save some PP on Fire Punch. Uh-oh. That might be GG. Yeah, it's gonna be GG's, my friends. Oh, oh. Click Mud Shot again. Or miss Hyper Fang. He was slow that entire time, so I wasted all of my heals. That's tough. Yeah, GG. Bad. What move did I lose at the earlier level? Psycho Boost? That could have helped. Psycho Boost definitely could have helped. Secret Power would have been no contact. Ice Beam would have been amazing. Sad. Flygon had hustle. Water Spout adaptability. Natural Cure, not bad. Ore Sphere, but he was a physical attacker. Oh man, that was a Pokemon right there. Lava Plume, Extra Sensory, Shadow Ball. He only had Pin Missile for his Swarm. I was hoping maybe he had like Signal Beam. Sad. Oh well. That's what happens when you use contact moves. You get paralyzed at the first trainer of the tower. This is strong enough to beat the rival, but not fast enough to run. Here's a question for chat. Anyone know their stuff about graphics cards? I know surface level stuff, but I have like a 10-year-old graphics card, and the whirring, like the bit of background noise you probably hear on my mic coming from my graphics card. I was messing around with the fan settings for stream, and all of my fans are good, everything is fine, but my graphics card is what's the word? Is throttling. So it's probably time. Been wanting to upgrade that graphics card for years now, and I just never have. The only old component I have as well. So if anyone knows anything about graphics card, have a recommendation for something like affordable, I'm all ears. We do a friendship evolution with Munchlax. Try to go for a Blissey or a Porygon Z. My luck, it's gonna end up being Miltank or Kangaskhan. Crobat. Crobat could be a good one. There are options. What are you guys feeling? Crobat, Gallade, Friendship Evolution with Munchlax. He has 2 abilities. Charge Beam is cool. Corn? Who's Corn? It's good to see that he has some speed. So that's nice. But I would want the level 5, not the level 6. This one has Trace. I would, as nice as Trace is for scouting other Pokemon. Okay, here's a question for chat. Are you guys more feeling Crobat or Gallade? Because if you guys are feeling Crobat more, then I could use Gallade to scout the abilities on Crobat. Good to know it has Metal Burst and that it never gets rid of it. It's actually really good to know. I have Air Slash, but he might be slow if he's below 15. He's either average or below average. He's got some good defense, too. Alright, chat. Any thoughts? Gallade or Crobat? Yeah, but Bill Fay, this Ampharos is too slow. Ampharos is not going to be on the table. Bill Fay, no to Ampharos. The options would be Gallade, Crobat, or Munchlax. Crobat would be a good one. Alright, so we can do Crobat. What I will do is I will catch the Gallade with Trace instead of the hidden ability. And use Gallade to scout. That's annoying. He was a fast special attacker. I mean, with a good ability, he could have ran, technically, but he's not perfect, so I don't mind just using him as a in-between pivot. I'd rather make sure I get a great ability, if possible, than just succumb to whatever hidden ability it may end up being useless or not very valuable. Levitate Munchlax, that's cool. The bat. Okay, that's the first one with Forewarn, classic. The ability I didn't need Trace for. Improved for the secondary ability on Miss Magius. If this Glade had a modest nature, it would have actually been really good. Because it would have been like 17 speed, 20 special attack, 14 defense, 9 attack. Like, it would have been a really good build if it was modest. Inner focus, so it can't be flinched. It's slow. I know we caught a level 3, but it is still a bit slow. Oh, I should have used the Glade to scout what the second ability was on Glade. I didn't think of that. No worries. Hey, Black Flare, how you doing tonight? It was crazy how quiet chat was at the start of the stream. It was like 40 minutes where I had like 2 messages in the chat. It was like, Flare, come back. You can bring on Christian. Just been chilling? Nice. Our first file, we had a Kingdra that was a hyper glass cannon. Oof, the crit. Yeah, no way that lives. Eruption at 9. It just would have been too slow. Swift Swim. This Glade actually wasn't too bad, but the issue it was going to face was 0 special attacks. It had Charge Beam and Mud Shot, and that's it. Was turning into a Blissey. The one time I don't go for the Munchlax because I'm expecting Miltank and Kangaskhan, and the one time it doesn't turn into Miltank and Kangaskhan. Would have given Blissey Aurora Beam. Weather Ball is cool. And then who do I have? Dragon Quest. Game that I got recently that I'm not great at. I only have maybe a couple hours in, so I don't even have a lot of it unlocked. But I recently got Balatro. So if we ever wanted to play some Balatro, we could do that. Never heard of it. It should have gotten Game of the Year last year. That's how popular it was. Oops. I'm kind of surprised you never heard of it. It's roguelike poker. That's the best way I can describe it. If you took a game of poker and turned it into a roguelike, where you have to beat the blind, and you want to keep winning and like improving your play style as you go, and have to win like bigger and bigger pools of money, in order to complete a complete ante of 8. What game? Balatro. Oh, he got us. There's another game I was looking at that a friend told me about called Slay the Spire 2. It's another roguelike. It's instead of like Pokemon who use attacks, you're like a character and you use cards, you make your attacks, but it's got like a health bar and stuff, and it uses like a deck, like a card deck. You draw 5 cards and you use your cards to attack. Pretty cool. So I was thinking about getting that game. Options that we could stream. I don't have a Pokeball. Right? Yeah, I don't have a Pokeball, because then I could catch the Chansey and evolve it right away with the rare candy. You've never played any games with cards, or never played any video games with cards? Alright, I mean, hey, if you said if you said you've never played with a deck of cards in your life, I'd be like, damn, I was a deck of cards, not your style. Would have been funny. No, not the poison. Ooh, speed tie. Ah, he hit the thunder. Nothing I can do about that. 0 speed. Hey, missing the bear. No, no notification from YouTube. What about Discord? I know you're in the Discord, and I have you in the ping. So if you have the channel with the notifications on, that should work better than YouTube's notifications. Ooh. I leave this one up to chat. Dawn or Vigoroth? Vigoroth for level 36 evolution into Blissey or Snorlax. Dawn for a 500 BST ground type. I don't mind the minus speed nature, but I would have liked a better 10% nature. Defense or special attack, and this could have actually, like, been very impressive. Its health is kind of low because of how much speed it has. I like the compound eyes. We got Mudshot. Like, obviously I want Earth Power, but if we ended up with Mudshot, it would still be good. Or Mud Bomb. Muddy Water would be cool. Dragon Scale for Seadra evolution, interesting. I can't use Ominous Wind on this fight, sadly. So I've got to rely on Stab, Mud Slap, or Bubble. Lowering the accuracy could be good though. That might give us our win con. If he has Levitate, I think it's GG. If he has Water Absorb, I would just have to hope that my Mud Slap does enough damage. Alright, good luck. I had a feeling we'd be faster. Crit. Just keep missing. Just keep missing. No! Crush Grip is supposed to do less damage when you're at less health. That's why I didn't heal. It wouldn't be worthwhile to heal because if I'm at max health, he gets max damage, which is 121 plus stab. So I had to literally just hope that I would survive at lower health. Yeah. Compound Eyes Hypnosis is pretty cool, especially for how fast he is. Focus Blast, cool. Oh, he was built like the Flareon who won FireRed. That's sad. Was there any... fast special attacker with Thunderbolt, good physical moves, Calm Mind, Nature Power, Sketch? Ooh. Would have been cool. Drought, Dragon Dance. Yeah, the Donphan definitely wasn't bad. A better nature probably would have saved it. If we had the plus defense or the plus special attack, take less damage in that fight or do more damage in that fight, probably could have won it. Nice one shot, buddy. Great one shot. I'm very glad I didn't click Grass Whistle, because him having Uproar meant he was not able to be put to sleep. There was no way I would have won if I gave up that first turn opportunity. Healing until he ended his Uproar was just not a win con. Come on. There we go. There is another Munchlax in the grass. The last one was evolving into Blissey. I don't know if he would do it twice in a row. But it could also get Porygon Z. And if it got Porygon 2, I have the Dubious Disc. Well, the crazy thing is, this Politoed's not even that bad. It's got average speed and good offense, and it has 3 physical moves. They're not the best moves, but Politoed is decent, and it's got enough speed to scout the next area. Still a couple more to look at, so I wanna consider my options. Tangrowth is an option. That's 535 VST. Good move. And then I was scouting the level 3 so I can find out what move he deletes at level 5. He deletes one of those, like, Leer or Barrier or something. It's not the worst. I bet it got rid of Water Spout, because that would be my luck. Okay, no, got rid of Thunder Wave. Okay. Oh, crit. That was a crit. But it would have stab for its evolution. Personally, I think this Politoed would only be something that we would send if I was, like, not given anything else. If I was, like, looking between Politoed and Copium. Politoed was the last mon I had gone to. If it was like, oh, I ended up with something bad and Politoed was my backup and this was my last chance, then sure, I'll load Meganium. Then I would probably send the Politoed, but I do think I could make a pivot before the first trainer. There's a few good options. Oh, interesting. Now, Meganium would get a different move at level 6. Crazy thing is, there's still another one to look at. Yeah, we got a few options. Meganium, Rapidash, Munchlax, Tangrowth. And maybe one more. Thoughts in the chat so far. Anything standing out to you guys between Tangrowth, Munchlax, Rapidash, and Meganium? Meganium or Rapidash with Tangrowth as the backup. Wow. Oh, that's funny. There is a second ability on Meganium. Alright, chat, put in your votes. Four choices. Rapidash, Meganium, Munchlax, and Tangrowth. Wow, that is a fast Meganium. 22 speed at level 6 is pretty crazy. It would make the level 3 a little bit more viable for the first fight. And 22 at 6. If we got +3 on each level, That'd be 28 at 8. It's not uncommon. It's on the faster side, sure, but... And then, second question, if we do Meganium Flare, do we want download, or do we want the hidden ability? Right now in front of us is download. I wouldn't mind minus speed on this. Neutral nature, special attacker. Hey Cheeky, how you doing tonight? I do apologize, I didn't see your message in time. This thing is very strong and very fast. So even if it doesn't get the special attack boost with its ability, it's still going to hit hard. HP is low, defenses are low. This. Oof, no XP on this fight? That's sad. Well, that is a Shedinja answer, so I'll take it. 29 and 23 at level 6. That's crazy. All right, chat. What do you think? Full send? Energy powder, nice. We just got a Firestone. We are fast enough to scout. We're just frail. So scouting moves will not be possible. Only Firestone evolutions would be Growlithe, Vulpix, and Eevee. But I do like fast and strong. Fast and strong go far. But fast and no moves don't. I don't know if we have what it takes to win with just Charge Beam. If that's what ends up happening. I'm gonna predict 28 speed at level 8 and 34 special attack. Yeah, we might get the attack boost occasionally where it could help. Like here. They're ground type. Damn. Okay, we get the poison. Get a crit, that'd be nice. Okay, steel type, nice. Crit, nice. Oh my god. 29 speed and 37 special attack. Oh my gosh. That's insane. I got +4 on each level up for our special attack. That's gotta be like that's about what Shuckle was. Super Fang. That could help on some of the ground types. It's not what I wanted, but download Charge Beam on this special attack is absolutely nuts. I don't even think I could identify who has Unaware. I'm so strong that half the time I probably don't even need that setup. The moveset will come? I hope so. I need it. These ground types are an issue. Oh my god. That was a crit. That was a miss. Stab. That was a scary one. Another physical move. Is it better than Super Fang? Because technically, Cross Poison's only 35. Damn, why did it have to be another physical attack? What do you guys think? Is the 10% miss on Super Fang worth the extra damage? Or is the PP on Covet with the opportunity of stealing an item at the second gym more value? %50 damage is nice. I actually have a personal hate for Super Fang just because of the number, the sheer number of times I have missed it. And I'm not just talking about Kaizo. On Pokemon Showdown in randoms, they give Super Fang to Mousehold, and they give it to Granbull. And the amount of times I have missed that move is so annoying. Stealing items does sound fun, but it's not for a bit. Like, it's a while from now. It's to the point where I would get 3 more moves by the time I would get to that position. 4 if you count the TM at the gym. Alright, I'll keep Super Fang. It's just that we're about to enter a dungeon, right? And I'm not getting a move until the end of it. So I'm definitely going to have to rely on my physical moves no matter what. I'm going to heal before the next trainer. Why? I clicked A. I don't know. I feel like Super Fang is a bit risky, and the only payoff is not having to click my other moves as many times. We'll see. The risk, in my opinion, is there. It's scary. That 10% miss can literally just deflate all momentum. Hey, Caffeinated Beef, welcome back. How you been? Surprisingly, even though our defense is low, our attack is somehow lower. Lurked a few times this week and slept. I respect that. Yeah, physical defensive mon, we can't click charge beam on. Will be like 10 to 20 cross poisons. Or if it's Aggron with motor drive, it ends up being almost impossible to defeat it with rock throw or Covet. Doing alright, Caffeinated. Appreciate you checking in. Trying to hold myself together after the Spirit Tomb loss. I really hate this first trainer. I'm just gonna make sure I get that knockout. It's fine. Don't burn. Okay, we've gotten a lot of XP. For a mon that started at level 3, doing pretty good right now. Heal powder, that's nice. Kingdra earlier tonight needed a heal powder to take off that paralyze. Good throw. Get the crit. Or the high roll. Nice. The XP has been crazy. A lot of high BST Pokemon. Okay, take that. Okay, no poison. That was risky. That was very risky. Nice crit, buddy. Ignores the intimidate. My child. And another crit. Hell yes. Awesome. Eight charge beams for 7 Pokemon. Get poison. Because the poison will allow me to get the one shot even with the Kaizo. I have to speak up. I got a low roll. Very low health. I mean, I'm not even at 40 and I'm at level 17 right now. Some Pokemon will get to 40 health by level 6. Any crits? That's so unfortunate. Pretty much wasted that second heal. I should have healed on the wormhole. Oh well. Come on, level 18 move. I need you to be good, buddy. Please, please, give me a good move. Why do you want to be a physical attacker? Why do you want to be a physical attacker? Please. Please explain this to me. Kaizo is so stupid. I don't think we take it. Like, yeah, getting the attack boost on top of a down low attack boost is pretty much a sword stance, which could make the moves kind of viable, but not really. I mean, I'm using the physical moves as a copium right now, that's it, not as a long term. And I don't think Meditate is more value than Super Fang. Yeah, I'm gonna say no to that, unfortunately. I missed. Alright, I have 5 charge beams for 3 Pokemon. I can do that. Give me a special attack boost and 3 water types. Special attack boost, flying type. Special attack boost, +2, flying type. +3. And nice, GG. One move in a dream. One move and a dream. Our first runner to get to the gym tonight. I don't care what move we get on the special attack. They can give me Vacuum Wave for all I care. I just need something. She's a runner, she's a rock star. They could give us acid at this point, not smog. No smog. But yeah, I would take acid. That's not what I meant. I would take the move acid. Alright, good luck. Alright. We got this. Good luck. No ground types. Oof. 205. Yeah. If I clicked, what's it called? Charge beam, it wasn't gonna kill him. Wow, he was also a glass cannon, damn. Everyone was a glass cannon. He had stab. He had no contact stab, too. Flame wheel, but he was a special attacker. Draco, Psycho, Muddy, Zap, Discharge. No overheat. Volt Absorb was the hidden ability we didn't need. Tickle, Body Slam, Explosion, Hyper Beam, Aeroblast at 46, which would have been right before Morty. Dragon Pulse at 66, dude. Oh my god, that would have saved us. Ring Out could have been cool. There was a Firestone evolution and I didn't check. Oof, but it was Clutch Charizard. Great stat distribution, but bad ability. Would have been giving him Dragon Claw as a physical attacker, so that's pretty cool. Oh well. It was a cool mon. That's what matters. On to the next. I gotta win in 35 runs. Easy. Yo, the lax pivot. Please give me the opportunity to pivot to it. Dubious Disc for Porygon 2. It's not bad for a 420 BSC mon. A little bit of a glass cannon on the defenses, but average speed, slightly above average special attack, good HP, can't be put to sleep. Ow. Him having Truant is clutch because he can't double up on the min-mize. That's huge. GG. Also, thank you, Mighty Anna, for never missing. "20 speed, 21 special attack." It's not the worst. Give this thing Dark Pulse and it could actually run. However, there is a Snorlax in the grass, and I'm very interested in making that pivot. But chat controls the wheel here, so if you guys want to full send Mighty Anna, just let me know. How does it make better use of its 420 BST than some 540 BST Pokemon? Like, how is it that a 540 at level 5 with 14 speed ends up with 19 special speed, but this ends up with 20? As a Shedinja answer, I'm a little worried about its speed, but we'll see. I did catch the level 3, so it's gonna be, you know, low stats. I made the catch on the 3 instead of the 5 because its new move is at 4. Neutral Nature, Tinted Lens, Body Slam, good speed. I'm just curious as to if its offense is going to hit average or not. Because normally you have to be at 10 at level 3 to hit average. So I kind of think he's going to be an average offense. Sorry, average speed bulky mon with slightly below average offense. But we have a no contact. This is not bad. We have Stab. And we have Shedinja answer. Watch me verse like Giratina this first fight. You missed, has speed boost. 1, 2, 3. Stab Dizzy Punch? That's better than Trump Card. Yeah, that's better than Trump Card. Yeah, look at that. Average speed, bulky, tinted lens, but its offense is a little low. At level 8, 17. Yeah, I'd say that's a little low. That's not very low. Very low would be 12. Never scouted anywhere else, dude. I never scouted anywhere else. Oh my god, I left the Kingdra. I mean, I can still get it. I can still get it. I technically didn't do the first fight with it, which is not required. It's just for its personal level growth, right? We would have found out Kingdra's level 8 move had we done the fight with him. Wow, I did not expect this. I didn't even think about... I just full set the Snorlax. Alright. Chat, Kingdra or Snorlax. It's not the end of the world, right? I mean, I would pivot a level 6 elsewhere. Oh my gosh, Hunter, long time no see. How you been, Hunter? I mean, if we had Dragon Dance, right? Because this is the scenario that I just talked about. Mighty Inna at level 5 and Snorlax at level 5 were both 14 speed. However, Mighty Inna had better growth to level 8 than Snorlax did, making Snorlax's speed 19 when Mighty Inna had 20. We could scout it after healing. I do like catching the second encounter anyways. And I'm not sure if that is going to be mono level 6 or it could have a level 3 spawn, making us get access to its level 4 move. It's either the 3-6 or the 6. It's a 3-6. Interesting. I am a very tanky special defense, I'm a very tanky Pokemon in general, but my special defense is very high. That was a crit. I wish I started with Kingdra. Not bad. I leave it up to chat. Actually, I'm gonna make a poll. We have a good amount of people watching right now. This thing is bulky. So if we were given setup and we can use Tinted Lens to have neutral damage or on every mon except Ghost type with Body Slam, right? Steel types don't resist Body Slam, only Rock Steel, but then we have Magnet Bomb for them for neutral damage. So technically right now, we cover for everything. Even though I have these 14 resisted steel types, my stab Body Slam would do neutral damage. However, Kingdra is my personal design of a special attacker. Right? He's got Ancient Power for Omni Boost. He gets rid of either Rage or Will-O-Wisp, which both moves I don't really care about. I wish this tracker worked like the FireRed one, where it told you what levels you saw their moves at. Because, like, technically, right, it had to have deleted... I'm not messing this up, right? It learned Hidden Power, Ancient Power, or Blast Burn at level 4 to delete Will-O-Wisp or Rage. not guaranteed to have any speed, true. We're at a speed tier right now that if it was faster than us, it would be too fast. But because it's not faster than us, there's no way to tell. There is one way to tell, actually, technically. Allow it to get an Omni boost with Ancient Power. Since I can tank all of his hits, allow him to get an Omni boost so he gets rid of Will-O-Wisp. We die from a crit? I mean, I just won't get to half health. I mean, look how little damage she's done. This Snorlax is a like, it would take probably Dragon Rage, Seismic Toss, counter. Probably counter would be our boost con with this Snorlax. Or set up Destiny Bond, set up Leech Seed. Getting punished during a setup. How many votes are in this poll? 4. I mean, I was a little curious about the speed, but if it's not going to give me the opportunity to see it. As a crit. Like, that has special attack. I could do a count if we are curious. We'll need a 27. His special attack is 20 to 27 at level 6. I'm not playing with fire right now, Flair. He's on a turn of recharge. At this current moment, he's on a turn of recharge. So I would get a free catch turn, a free run turn, which is guaranteed because I'm faster. So at this very moment, I'm 100% safe. Flax is a guaranteed solid runner. He really is. I'm gonna kick myself if that Kingdra was perfect. To get the Omni Boost opportunity, I need to land a 25% chance of him clicking the move and a 10% on top of that. and the odds of that occurring, and then also have to have the health to survive a move after that, preferably a crit. So I really can't, at this point, I really can't scout for speed. All I can do is, I would say at this current moment, I'm confident this Kingdra has a good nature in front of us. So it would be just a decision, are we happy with the Snorlax? Or are we scared of the speed on Kingdra? Let's see how the poll in chat is looking. Figured I'd give it a little bit more time. 5 votes at the moment. Any other last minute votes? Give you guys like another 30 seconds. Because we got more people joining right now. I would not agree with that, Hunter. Personally, I would not agree with that. If you have more offense on a fast Pokemon, you don't need a lot of heals. But if you have a lot of bulk on a fast Pokemon, you need to keep your health up as you're taking damage because you're clicking multiple multiple moves on each Pokemon. And then if I was to express my opinion, our ability doesn't save us from contact. It saves us on damage output when they resist our moves, but Body Slam can still activate Aftermath and Rough Skin, Static, all of the annoying abilities on the physical side. I love that beef. I clearly want to run the Kingdra. I clearly do. I mean, I like the Snorlax. That's why I haven't ran from the fight. Fate versus Gut. Yeah, because the theory that you're talking about happening in beef is the act of flipping a coin is not to allow the coin to decide your fate, but it's to allow the coin to push your emotions towards what you're personally feeling. If you're not sure which one you really want, when you flip the coin and it lands on side A and your heart really wanted side B, you're gonna feel upset. But if it lands on side B, you're going to be happy, right? So the purpose of that is to get your emotions to align towards one side because it gives you that matter-of-fact environment. I am the tiebreaker. Look at that. I know. I gave the 30 seconds and somebody voted for Kingdra. I think I want to go for the Kingdra, guys. I'm sorry. Sorry for those who have hope in Snorlax. I'm sorry for everyone when this thing has 8 speed. Ah! No! I said I was confident he had a good nature. Ah! It's okay, it's okay. There's another Snorlax in the grass. Plot twist. And that one's gonna have an adamant nature. No, you can't reset. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Bursting a Snorlax, it's gonna be hell. Him having Hinted Lens, Stab Body Slam for Paralyze. If we got Agility, it has insane defense. It has a great ability. If only that Kingdra just never popped out of the grass. Welcome back, Bill Fay. It was the choice between sticking with Snorlax, which was very good. It was a very good mon. It just needed a little bit more offense. GG. Ooh. Ooh. Max Potion. Magmarizer. Okay. Bill, I'm probably gonna pivot, unfortunately. It just has 0 speed. Yeah. Unfortunately, the Snorlax was in fact better. I was impressed by the offense of this, being 24 special attack at level 6. I was just hoping he was gonna be fast and strong with a good moveset, Ancient Power, Hidden Power, Blast Burn. Like, he had something to start with. Dragon Rage, ooh. Dragon Rage physical attacker, Praise Lord Helix. I only caught him so that we had something faster to scout with. I'm really hoping there's a second Snorlax in the grass. That would be ideal. I will say Kingdra got very lucky that this Amistar never clicked Dragon Rage. I would have just instantly died. Let's be real though, the physical attacker Snorlax would have struggled dealing contact damage over time without a lot of offense. I'm just gonna give that. Just gonna have that mentality as a copium mentality. I clearly made a bad choice, but that's on me. Much worse mons have won this challenge on HeartGold or on FireRed. If you said on FireRed, I would absolutely agree, but I would be quite impressed if you said on HeartGold. Did we die? No, I made a pivot in the ruins so that I wasn't at 9 speed. The funny thing is, this Amistar's not even the worst. Like, yeah, the minus speed is not great. Like, I would have taken out as much speed as I could get for his typing and his low defenses. But it doesn't kill it. There's another one. I was hoping there would be another. Ooh, that's actually really risky. If he ever clicks the Dragon Rage, instant GG. I was hoping there would be another. What's it called? Snorlax, not another Amistar. We could do Copium, or we could run the Amistar. What do you guys think? I have a repeat ball, so ironically, the last one is Alakazam. Ironically, I could catch the other Amistar pretty easily. A lot. What's that, Flare? Sam is a better typing than this, but he doesn't learn a move until 16, and he's one level higher than us, but by not trapping us in a fight, I'm not confident on his speed. 22 speed at 9 is bare minimum average. So I personally would rather go for the second Amistar before considering Copium. Because if I could get a better nature on this, it wouldn't be too bad. It changed your words? That's funny. Better nature, better ability? This could be a runner. Oh, he is faster, okay. So his speed isn't bad. YouTube changed it, not your phone? That's crazy. YouTube's bugging. Alright, I leave this one up to chat. Alakazam or Amistar before we go into the Copium. I would go for the hidden ability Alakazam. Yeah, I can't run stab on this Amistar, I don't know. All stab options would be inaccurate, unless we got dive, which is not great. Trying to find the Alakazam without Drought. Finally found the Amistar. I'm tempted on both. First person in the chat to say one or the other, Amistar or Alakazam. That's what we'll do. Dragon Rage gets us through the first gym. Get a good move to carry it. Alakazam has U-turn and has speed. Amistar or Alakazam? Anyone in the chat? Toss in the chat. First person to choose. Alakazam, okay. No! I got lucky I didn't get Hustle. Draco Meteor to Thunderbolts. We're getting the Sword Stance at 41. Ah, damn, I didn't believe in it. Really did not believe it would get Sword Stance. Damn it. Yeah, Shadow Plunge. Oh, and he did get rock polish too. But 35 speed, I really think he would have needed to set up at minimum 2 rock polishes to get going. Stat Bubble Beam, Aeroblast. Own Tempo. Unfortunate. I wish I never saw that Kingdra. Because I was prepared to full send it. Secondary effect. Less accuracy, just 5 more PP. Could get rid of Lucky Chant. I mean, I'm gonna pivot anyways, so I'd rather keep Lucky Chant and Will-O-Wisp for making scouting safer. Netball, nice. Come on, Kaizo, let us run. Facts. The fortress is holding a goat milk. That's cool. If there's nothing else in this area, it could be an option to pivot to. Just for the item. Yeah, I might consider Fortress as our first pivot before we do our actual pivot. This Lopunny is a tank. It's kind of slow, and its offenses aren't great, but it is very tanky. At the moment, Fortress is actually one of the better options, because the only other option is Victory Bell or Underdog Gramble. If I scout the 5% with this Lopunny and then want to catch it, I lose out on my Moo Milk. And he has speed. I wonder if he has Serene Grace. Could use the netball. I kind of wanted to save it for a water type. Well, I didn't catch him for his stats. But being a little bit faster will make the Gramble impossible to trap us. The level 6 is faster. Damn. Well, that's unfortunate. Didn't miss a single hydro pump and never let me run. I was gonna consider Victory Bell. He just had good speed. He wasn't actually good. The Pert, color change. Muck, special attacker. I might have considered that, but Rapidash would have ended up being a little slow. Give me a quick second. I want to grab a drink real quick. I'll be right back. 30 seconds. Okay. Thick Fat is cool. I would have liked it to be min-max offense instead of 13-14. And the defenses are technically like hair below average, but not too concerned about that. It's fast. I'm interested. At this point, I should just honestly full send, even if something could be better in the grass, like after losing this file with the Snorlax. Like at this point, I kind of just want to full send something. The Snorlax though, I know it would have struggled with the contact side of things. We'll see what move we get at level 6, and it's a baby Pokemon that we're versing, but it is from Aggron, so that line might give good XP. It might get us to level 8, and if it does, then we can see if our special attack is 19 or if it's 20. And if it's 19, might be worth considering pivots instead of full sending this one. Because I'm expecting it to be a little low, just because seeing like how balanced it is across, and then the speed just being so much higher, I feel like it's not going to lean in our favor. That's unfortunate. Bro, GG. Doesn't matter. Oh, sketch weather. Something I'm kind of realizing right now is, hey, Matthew Scholes, how you doing tonight? Something I'm kind of realizing right now is I'm realizing that a big part of why I end up kind of risking, I think I'm just like so numb to the act of needing to reset that like if it happens, it's not as end of the world. Risking early game, I should say. Not so much risking later with an actual runner, but I mean like risking early game, looking for a pivot, risking an arrival. It's like I'm so numb. That if I die on the rival at the start of a file, it's not the end of the world. I'm doing alright, Matthew. Thank you for checking in. Ooh, ow, eek. wonder if the Kaizo gods take bribes. I'm willing to bribe them for a runner. I'll do the work for a win, right? Like, I'm not gonna bribe them to win for me, but I'll bribe them to give me a Pokemon. Just keep throwing. One more? Let's go. GG. What a goof. I think it's because in his code, he wants to click the move that's neutral damage, not resisted. So he goes for the feint instead of the close combat. And then there might be another code where when he gets that low health, he could just switch to go and click a random move that could end up, providing him another win con.
Right. We never really Executor. It has 520 BST. Doesn't have the best typing. It does learn 4 level up moves, which is the best option for Stone Evolution Pokemon. I, I will leave it up to you guys. Do you want the Hidden Power Electabuzz or the Executor? Neutral nature. Attack cannot be lowered because it has Hyper Cutter. Has a Firestone. Has good speed. Honestly, it's not bad. Really is not bad at all. I think Magic Coat technically is better than Haze because it can bounce back like Leech Seed and Thunder Wave and things like that when we're scouting if we want to look for pivot Pokemon. Water, good find. Bidoof. See, he is a legendary. He has the legendary's classic ability of pressure. All baby Pokemon over here is sad. I think it might end up being a full send on Electabuzz if this last area doesn't have anything. I would like the evolution soon rather than later. I mean, it's an okay Electabuzz for sure, but it's not... It's not, like, the best. It can definitely be improved, especially if it got, like... Who would it be? Luxray, Jolteon, Magnezone, and Boros be the options that we would want. It's kind of why I'm looking for the pivot, because he doesn't have a lot of good evolutions. He has a lot of bad evolutions. Kaizo is cruel. We'll never get there. Could do the Carpe Diem. Could do Floatzel.
This would be a rough copium, truthfully, if we end up not getting a pivot in the tower. We're not that much higher of a level than they are, and so our mediocre attack is not going to do that much. Heat Wave is cool. Floatzel really could be an option. Because, like, I have good special defense, and he's doing some damage as a level 5. But I leave it up to chat. I made a choice on the Kingdra earlier, and it was a throw, so I'm not making the choice. Just gonna listen to the first person in chat. There is one more in this area as well that I'd like to see first. Cast form. Okay. That was a level 8, 121 base power move, stab, doing 11 damage. A level 5 with 100 base power move. I think it was 6. Floatzel could have been an underdog, but we'll run this. GG. Oh my gosh, GG, let's go. Thank you. Transformed for us. Oh my gosh. Harden, oof. Well, I don't have a ghost type answer. Izuko, come here. There you go, buddy. I have to wait until level 16 for our next move. So we've got a while that we have to not see any ghost types. Righty. Good luck. Okay, so he does 4 damage. So he's gonna do 36 with dive. I doubt I win this. I mean, maybe if he misses some jump kicks. I do have the fresh water. I might be able to PP stall him with the fresh water. Oops. Yeah, I don't know if this was our best option. Wonder if Iron Defense will make it so that his struggle doesn't do that much damage to himself. It ignores his Iron Defense. Good. Shadow Punch. There we go. I needed it a little sooner. But we take it. Oh boy. Oh, does he only have takeout? And we get a crit! Oh my gosh, so lucky. Harden is fine. Okay, 0 kills in a dream. GG. It's into a Raichu, that's rough. No guard, Floatzel. Is a bit slow, but good special attack, low HP. One bomb. Sing. Sad. Ruin. Oof. Well, we just hit the 3-hour mark. So, I think here I will be ending for the night. We haven't had too much luck. I'm not gonna beat a dead horse. Yeah, I'd say this is the time to end tonight. But I appreciate everyone watching. Hope you guys all have a wonderful evening. And we'll be streaming again tomorrow, a bit earlier as well, because I get out earlier. So I'll see you in the next stream. Take care. Peace.